Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to give you guys a pregnancy update. I've only done a few videos about my pregnancy, and so now that we're getting closer towards the end, I want to make sure that I keep you guys in the know. I use the Ovia pregnancy app, and today I am 22 weeks and 4 days, so I'll be 23 weeks on Saturday. And recently I've been experiencing some crazy symptoms, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's jump right in. I'm going to start at the beginning because I didn't do, like I said, I haven't done any pregnancy update videos. So I wanted to start from the beginning and let you guys know what my first trimester symptoms were like. I found out I was pregnant at the end of July and I was miserable. I had pretty much every pregnancy symptom that there is, especially in the beginning. I had nausea, really bad, pretty much all day. I had food aversions. I think the food aversions were probably my least favorite in the beginning. It was like almost everything made me sick to my stomach. My poor husband loves to grill and loves to use his smoker, and anything grilled or smoked made me want to gag. It was just so awful. Even now, to this day, I still cannot stand the smell of smoke. Our neighbor across the street and ourselves actually have fire pits that we like to use often. My daughter loves it as well. Even that makes me kind of nauseous. So any smoky smell does not work for me. Hopefully that goes away. I'm hoping that goes away after I have the baby because, like I said, my husband loves to do all of that stuff, and there's no way that I will be able to manage. So I'm just gonna look at some of my notes that I have written down for my symptoms. So for my first trimester, I had nausea, vomiting, food aversions. I was tired, exhausted. I got acne really bad all over my face, which I have acne prone skin anyway. Even though I'm in my 30s, I still get acne, which is crazy. Like I'm 14 or something, but it flared up. Usually it's pretty under control, but it flared up in my first trimester. I had round ligament pain pretty frequently in the first trimester. I did speak to my doctor about that, and she said it was completely normal, that it's usually more consistent and more prominent in your second pregnancy. So that absolutely made sense because I don't really remember it too much with my first pregnancy. And I also wanted to talk to you guys today about weight gain. With Marley, my first pregnancy, I gained 50 to 55 pounds, which is kind of a lot. You really don't need to gain that much. I think I was younger. I wasn't really young, but I was younger. I was in my mid-20s, and I just didn't think about it. Like, I didn't think about how much I was eating or what I was eating. I was like, I'm pregnant and I'm gonna eat whatever I want. So now I'm 31. I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious of what I'm eating and how much I'm eating and how much I'm gaining. That way too, that it's easier after I have the baby to lose the weight, but also just to be healthier. I was doing keto before I got pregnant, and I got down to my goal weight, and as soon as I hit that number on the scale, I found out I was pregnant. So I'm just really trying to be healthier this go around and gain a little bit less weight. I think a healthy weight for me would be somewhere between 30 and 40 pounds. I think would be healthy but also realistic for me anyway. So hopefully somewhere in that range is where I'll land. But my first trimester, I gained around 5 to 6 pounds. I didn't weigh myself every day. I didn't weigh myself every week. Just whenever I thought about it, I would weigh myself and I would log it into my app. So about all in all, I gained around 6 pounds during my first trimester. All right, so my second trimester, I entered my second trimester around October, the beginning of October, and I instantly felt better. So I believe it's 14 weeks, 13 or 14 weeks when you start your second trimester, and it was like to the day, just like with my first pregnancy, I immediately started feeling better. My nausea started to go away, the food aversion started to lift a little bit, My energy came back. I definitely felt more energetic. I wasn't so tired anymore. Still had some food aversions, but they definitely had lightened up. They weren't as many or as often. I definitely could eat a little bit more variety, but still that smoke smell, anything smoked or grilled, I still can't do it. So there's that. I still have round ligament pain from time to time. If I'm sitting down and I stand up, usually is when I notice it the most. It just feels like you're pulling something in your belly, like a muscle or ligament, I guess, in your belly. When you're just pulling it, it gets tight. So it's not really painful, but it does hurt, or maybe it's just a little annoying. So my second trimester, one of the things that I noticed, my face had cleared up. My skin definitely started looking better. It's definitely not as acne prone right now as it was in my first trimester. So I'm really, really happy about that. Hopefully it stays like that. I definitely have been nesting as well, which I guess is perfect timing since I do have my energy back. We've been doing a lot of house renos right now. We added hardwood floors in, and we've painted our living room. We painted our kitchen cabinets. We've added hardware. We bought a new couch. There's a lot of things that we're wanting to do before baby gets here. Our next project is the nursery, so I'm sure I'll do a video on that and let you guys see all of that as well. But I've just been cleaning and organizing and just trying to get everything as ready as possible for when the baby gets here. So that's definitely come into play during my second trimester. So some of the more annoying symptoms that I've been getting since being in my second trimester, definitely restless leg syndrome. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have ever had restless leg syndrome. You can get it not being pregnant, and I was one of those people. I've gotten it for as long as I can remember my adult life anyway. I've had restless leg syndrome. Usually I would only get it if I was lazy that day. My legs would be really restless at night and it would prevent me from sleeping. I would just be so restless. I'd have to get up and walk around. But now that I'm pregnant, it is so bad. It's like almost every night, whether I'm running around doing all kinds of stuff, getting 10,000 steps in a day, or if I'm only getting 2,000 steps a day or less, I still get restless leg syndrome almost every single night. And it's usually always at night, and it prevents me from getting comfortable, of course, from sleeping. But there is one trick that I have found that really helps me almost immediately, and that's if I put a pillow in between my legs at night. It almost instantly just calms my lower half of my body down and allows me to go to sleep. So if you're experiencing restless leg syndrome, I recommend putting a pillow in between your legs. It definitely really helps me. Another annoying symptom is that I have to pee all the time. I don't remember my symptoms being this severe during my first pregnancy. They were very mild. I may have had a handful of symptoms with Marley, but they were not like this. This pregnancy, I have all the symptoms, and they're not mild. They're pretty severe, about as much as it can be. So I'm peeing all the time. I don't remember having to go to the bathroom that much with my first pregnancy, but I usually have to go to the bathroom once or twice a night and constantly throughout the day. So needless to say, sleep really does not happen for me. I can't remember the last time I got a good night's sleep. If it's not the restless leg syndrome, then it's the round ligament pain, or it's something else. It's just constant uncomfortableness, and I'm only in my second trimester. So the last annoying symptom of my second trimester is, and I just realized last night that this was actually what it was, because I've been experiencing this symptom probably for about 1 to 2 weeks. But last night I was laying in bed trying to fall asleep, and I realized that I'm having Braxton Hicks contractions. I had them with Marley, but I didn't have them until way later in my pregnancy, definitely in my third trimester for sure. I don't remember if it was towards the middle or the end, but I remember it was like super super, super late in my pregnancy. Definitely not in my second trimester. So it was kind of freaking me out last night. You know how you're just laying in bed and your mind always goes to the worst. I'm like, oh crap, what if I have the baby early? But I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. Braxton Hicks contractions are completely normal from what I hear. I will talk to my doctor about it at my next appointment, which I think is next week, just to make sure everything is okay. I mean, they're pretty scattered. They're not consistent. It probably happens a couple times a day. It definitely happens more at night, especially when I'm in bed trying to sleep. I did research and it says that they can be more consistent if you're dehydrated, stressed, or really tired. So I mean, that makes sense. I have really not gotten a lot of good sleep, so that could be that. And I feel like I've been hydrating myself a lot more than I did in my first pregnancy, but maybe it's still not enough. So maybe I need to start drinking a little bit more water throughout the day. My second trimester will go through the end of the month. So basically at the end of December, it's the end of my second trimester, and January 1st starts my third trimester, which I cannot believe it. It's gone by so fast. Just like this whole year, I guess, has gone by so fast. Yeah, January, third trimester. I can't believe it. I'm due the very beginning of April, and my doctor thinks that because I delivered Marley 3 weeks early, that I will deliver this baby 3 weeks early, or around 3 weeks early. I kind of always had the feeling that I would deliver early with Marley, and I have the same feeling with this baby too. So I think she's right on the money with that, but I guess we'll never know until it happens, so we'll see. But my third trimester will be the beginning of January, and that starts week 27. So I'll be 27 weeks then, and almost to the very, very end. So hopefully we will have at least started the nursery by then. I'm starting to get really nervous because we have not done anything for this baby. I have not bought not one thing yet. We kept Marley's crib. We did get it out of storage, but that's it. We haven't put it together. I still have to go through the room that we're gonna set up as the nursery. I have to clean out that closet because I've got a lot of random stuff in that closet. There's still so much to do to get ready for this baby, and I feel like I have not even started yet. So hopefully by then we'll have at least started to prepare for the nursery and start purchasing more things for the baby. It's really exciting. I have been trying to have another baby for over 2 years. It's finally here, and I can't wait to meet the baby. We do know the sex of the baby, in case you guys are wondering. However, I'm not ready to say yet the sex of the baby. I don't know why. It's obviously not that big of a deal, but I just want to keep it personal for a while, if that makes sense. I haven't announced it on Facebook. I haven't told very many people. I will let everybody know eventually, but right now I just want it to be for my family and friends. Of course, once we get the nursery together, you guys will know at that point if we share that. So maybe that's how I'll reveal it to you guys. We'll do a video of the nursery and let you know the sex of the baby at that point. That might be kind of fun. Okay, so those are my symptoms for my first and second trimester so far of what I've been experiencing, the good, the bad, the exciting. Oh, I forgot to mention too that we've been feeling the baby move. I feel the baby move all the time. That little thing in there is just moving constantly. It's funny because every single doctor's appointment that I've gone to, and I've seen, you know, different people, they're always telling me how much this one moves. They're like, we've seen babies move a lot, but yours moves a lot. And I can tell with Marley, I would feel her move around maybe a couple times a day. This one I feel like it's all day. I feel like it's like every hour I feel something, and it is pretty cool. It is my favorite part of pregnancy, is just feeling that little baby inside of you kicking and moving around. It's the best feeling. And I think it was a few days before Thanksgiving, my husband Dylan was able to feel the baby kick as well, which is really exciting. That was the first time that the baby kicked hard enough for him to feel. Marley hasn't had a chance to feel it yet, although it's so cute. She'll come up to me and she'll just put her hand on my belly and she'll be like, Mommy, I felt a kick. And I'm like, baby didn't even move. But Marley is really excited about this new adventure. We got her a Big Sister book and she loves reading that, and she's just super excited. She'll come and rub my belly for me. She'll rub my back. She's just so sweet. So I know she's looking forward to this baby coming as well. Yeah, that's all of my symptoms. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me give you a bump shot. So again, I'm 23 weeks and 4 days and so close to getting into my 3rd trimester, which is really exciting because that just means the baby is almost here and we can't wait. But then again, we can because it's just getting so close, and I have no idea what it's like to have 2 kids, and that kind of scares me, but we will figure it out. We'll make it through. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it for you. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what type of pregnancy symptoms you're having or did have when you were pregnant. I'd be really interested to know if any of you guys had Braxton Hicks this early on like I am. Also, let me know how your first child took the birth of your second child. I'm really curious how Marley will take it, if she'll be jealous, if she'll be, you know, excited to help with the baby. I'm really excited to see how she is as a big sister. I love you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.